मेरा सिर्फ ओनली वन एजेंडा, दूसरा एजेंडा नहीं है, ओनली वन एजेंडा कि लेट अस revive this climbers and explorers club and start doing something so that another thousands of boys and girls can be promoted to the field of adventure in the country. CSC family, because not only was in Delhi, it was in all over the country. शायद इतना बड़ा मेंबरशिप कहीं भी किसी क्लब में नहीं था. At one point of time, it was the biggest club in Asia. Not only membership wise, but activities wise also. So my humble request will be, since all are now grown up, दाढ़ी और काफी का समझ हो गया, सुरिंदर सब समझदारी लेके बैठा हुआ है. ऐसा काफी लोग हैं, दाढ़ी समझ हो गया और सुनारी देखो कितना सारे समझ है. So this way we are all now grown up. Our children should get the facility, or our children should get the advantage of this. If you all agree, let us do something. You can advise how to revive this. Sujesh Boroda का है, he was also the team tracker, काफी ट्रैक हमारे साथ हुआ है. So I'll now I may request all of you, one by one, you can put up your suggestions how to.
और उसमें से बहुत सारे लोग इस समय भी हमारे साथ बैठे हुए हैं. और इससे आगे कुछ मैं कहूँ तो इस समय हम कुछ लोगों को मिस कर रहे हैं. एक हमारे जो सेक्रेटरी थे, बहुत साल तक सेक्रेटरी रहे, जैसे श्रीनिवास, वो नहीं है हमारे साथ. एक विकी गुप्ता थे, फाउंडर मेंबर, चलो फिर बहुत अच्छी बात है. और कमांडर जोगिंदर सिंह जो हमेशा हमारे साथ रहे और गाइड करते रहे, वो भी इस वक्त हमारे साथ नहीं है, बल्कि उनका तो देहांत हो गया है. और इनमें से बहुत सारे लोग और इस वक्त हमारे साथ बैठे हुए हैं. और इसके अलावा तो मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आता कि मैं क्या कहूँ. यही कहूँगा कि आगे के जो प्रोग्राम हैं वो अब आप सब ने मिलकर बनाने हैं. कैसे कैसे प्रोग्राम होंगे वो आप बैठ के ही बनाएंगे. और बाकी ये देख रहा हूँ कि हमारे बहुत सारे मेंबर जो हैं वो 60 साल से ऊपर पहुँच गए हैं, 70 साल तक पहुँच गए हैं. तो वो तो क्या करेंगे ट्रैकिंग, लेकिन उनके बच्चे जो हैं वो ज़रूर कर सकते हैं. आप कोशिश करें कि उनको भी मेंबर बनाएं और वो आगे के लिए वो अपना रास्ता करें.
जनपद में सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया का ऑफिस था, तो हम लोग वहां जाते थे लेने के लिए, तो बाबा साहब का ही मैप वहां मिलता था. तो दैट वाज हिज रेपुटेशन. और आज इनके गुड विशेस से हम आगे क्लब को चलाएंगे. थैंक यू सो मच बाबा जी, एंड many heroes for you and continue to bless us.
सुकुमार जी, मैं एक शब्द बोलना चाहूँगा.
आप में से बहुत लोग मान में आए हैं, लेकिन इससे पहले बहुत बड़े बड़े प्रोग्राम करते रहे. 3 बार तो हमने क्लाइंबिंग एक्सपीडिशन भेजे थे और 3 बार वो कामयाब रहे. एक एक्सपीडिशन था कालानाथ का, जिसको बंदर बोलते हैं. उसमें 13 लोग गए थे। आमतौर पर होता है कि 13 के जाए या 20 जाए, कुछ रहते हैं 2-3 पीक पर, लेकिन उसमें 13 के 13 लोग पीक पर चढ़े। इसके अलावा भी 3-4 एक्सपीडिशन और भी किए थे। मंगलपुर था, बोल दिया, मंत्रोसा था, तारानाथ था, तो ये भी एक्सपीडिशन किए। और बड़ी बड़ी लंबी यात्राएं भी करी। तो जिस वक्त मैं सबका आपको बयान नहीं कर सकता, मैं भूल भी गया हूँ, लेकिन उम्मीद करता हूँ कि और भी लोग जो है आपको रोशन करेंगे। पता है बहुत मुश्किल हो गया कि आप लोगों के लिए भी कि सब के सब लोग जो है 60-70 के पास पहुँच गए हैं, तो ट्रैकिंग तो आप कर नहीं सकते हैं, तो बहुत कम कर सकते
सारे
Please, I request you. I'll be filling in my duties because Mr. Sukumar has been our pioneer and a senior member of the club. So it is my humble duty. Respected Mr. Manmohan Singh Baba sir, Dr. Chanak, Mr. S.S. Tabraj, and all the senior members of the club, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rajkumar Khosla, हमारे बहुत ही बेहतरीन क्लाइंबर, हम साथ थे रशिया में भी और ससकागरी दोनों हमने साथ किया था. Ladies and gentlemen, as a convener of a doc committee, I take it as a privilege that we initiated to revive this club in last 3-4 months, and in last 3-4 months time, the day we came up as a ad hoc committee member, I am very thankful to my colleagues, Mr. P.D. Sharma, Mr. Tomar, and Mr. Gravwal, and Mr. Tejbir. Tejbir, unfortunately, is not there with us. He is not well. He had his ankle broken, I believe. So, we all 5 members made the inventory in the club. So, the club, we do not have anything now except the structure and the chair and tables. We also noticed that there was a balance sheet for which Mr. P.D. Sharma will inform you what is the status of today's balance sheet. On that time, the last balance sheet was there for the year 21-22, and it was duly signed by Dada and the then Secretary, Mr. Jyoti Srivastava, and of course, Mr. Baba. So that is the last account we had, and thereafter, we had certain meetings were there. So whatever the expenses were there, and in fact, Mr. Sukumar sir was convening all the camps and everything, and we all members have shared the funds there, and we have got certain amounts in the bank. So that is the balance sheet today is there for the approval of this August House, as well as the members who are joined through the video conferencing mode. Gentlemen, in the last 3-4 months, we have made the inventories, we have tried to revive the club, and foremost thing was to get the new elected body which can take forward the activities of the club. So for which the ad hoc committee, in consonance with all the senior members, appointed, and executive committee will be there for the welfare of the club, and we will take forward and carry forward the legacy of Climate Sports Club, which was initiated by none other than Dr. Srivas Bhattacharjee, popularly known as our Dada. Another 2 days, on 14th May 2024, we'll be having his 4th death anniversary, I believe. So we will try to have a small get-together so we can pay our homage to the noble soul of Dada, and we can carry forward the legacy. I request Mr. Sukumar to invite Mr. Sahani to carry forward the result of the elections, and then, and before that I request Purushottam Das Sharma, who was actively taking care of the accounts, and he also showed his keen interest to be the treasurer of the club, and I think he filed his nomination for that also, and let us have the result. So he prepared the balance sheet, let us have the balance sheet. Thank you very much.
I am no accountant, but I've tried to get all the figures together. What I will do is to just to give you how the figures are now. We met. The first meeting that we had, I remember, was 31st January 21, when Dada was still alive. That time, we had 1,749 rupees balance in the bank, as per the records that I've been able to get from Bank of India. After the meeting,
How much, sir?
1,749 rupees
Bank balance?
bank balance.
In 21.
21. In 21. In 21. Yes. That is on 9th of February 21. After that, a call was made to get some money for the wall, which was to be constructed. And I think the members, a lot of members donated very generously. As per records that I have, I think around 1,70,000 was collected on the wall amount. After that, the program of Dodge, I think about 80,000 rupees was collected on that account. And from that period, some interest has been accrued. Some interest has come to the account, where I think Mr. Jyoti and we went to Bank of India and we got all the papers, and later on I got other papers in between. There was some other account, there were some life members amounts that were coming into the bank also. As of date, the bank account is 2,30,912. That is the bank account as on date, which is lying in the bank. The bank account is dormant. So after the committee is elected, we will have to get the account open, and I also will suggest that we will have to get the account shifted from Badusha Puma, which is actually a very difficult place to go at Park, to get it into some central area to Bank of India. So that is the situation, and apart from that, what reflects in the sheet which has been given on the WhatsApp is the land which is with the club and the building. And apart from that, there is no other capital asset which is worth to be taken into the balance sheet or carry forward. I think we have met there, and the equipment which is lying is almost, I think, dormant. So we'll have to take a call on that. We'll call for a inventory committee to be made, make a list, and whatever is to be disposed, then a call will be taken and informed to the members. So as of today, 2,30,912 is the amount lying with us. That's my report. Thank you.
Although for other organizations and for my own society as well, I have been involved in various capacities. The time frame was very short, but adequate time, what is reasonably time was given. We made the announcement on 18th of April, and advertisement was made through various social media like WhatsApp, Facebook, personal contacts. That elections that we held, and nominations, last date for filing was kept as 28th April 6 p.m. And for withdrawal, 2 days further were given. By 30th April 2024, they were to withdraw. Unfortunately, the response was very lukewarm. I have received exactly the number of applications which the post were. One for the president, one for vice president, one for secretary, one for treasurer, and 11 MC members or executive members. I don't know. It is not one more or one less, but that's the way it is. So all I can say is, after scrutinizing, the papers were okay, all informed, everyone was properly proposed, seconded, they reached well in time, and matching that they sent from their phone numbers or from their mails. That was all checked. Nothing else. All I can say is I can just give you the list of names which applied, and they are all stand elected.
So that's also itself is a very good sign that only correct number of people came. Although I'll just add on, I'm sorry, Dr. Sunny, there is a maximum provision of one president, one vice president, one secretary, and one treasurer. That's that is the actual as per the constitution. And then there is a provision for 11 members. Although there was a little call on that, why go for 11 members? Why not have a limited committee of only 5 members? I said the maximum number of people joining in, that means that much activity will be there, that much deliberations will be there, that much thought process will be there. So that was all the reason to have all the 11 posts filled up. So that's how we could at least, have 11 members.
From my limited experience, I'll add on to that. Minimum 11, I would say 15 should be there, because at any given point of time, 100% turnout is never there.
Yeah.
And you need at least 1/3 to have a quorum. So when you've got 15 members, you are assured that 5-6 will always line up. Otherwise, you will not be able to hold a meeting. So having 5 members to start with is no good. It will not work.
That again goes to say one thing more. We will leave it to the new committee, whichever is selected after Dr. Sani declares, that even the constitution needs to be revised. This is a 50-year-old constitution, right? So, if you will be really surprised, when I read through the constitution, I was myself surprised. The quorum for a general body meeting, which is normally 1/3 of the total number of membership, here, one cannot imagine how this was framed. We are all there. 8 is the member. 8 people means it is a general body meeting, quorum completed. Only 8. So it was very surprising.
Switch on the mic because they are all there. They should also hear.
It's not clear.
Not working?
So only 8 people.
We have the members on the VC also.
I'm sharing the same with Dr. Sani. It's a privilege for me. What I was saying was that there was a provision for one president, one vice president, one secretary and one treasurer as per the constitution, and maximum number of members was 11. So we threw open the nominations to have at least 11 members getting nominated, and all the 11 members were applied for it. Of course, the rest is Dr. Sani to announce. I will not take the lead. But what I am trying to say, it was a very surprising fact for me to, when I read through the constitution says for a general body meeting, the minimum quorum is 8. I have never heard of any of the organization that only 8 members can form a quorum for conducting a general body meeting. So what I am trying to say is the new management committee should call for a special general body meeting and add on whatever best possible you can add on for revision of the constitution also. Over to sir.
We still maintain that 1/3 is the quorum required, but we have made a provision that in case the quorum is not complete, we suspend the meeting for 30 minutes and reconvene with whatever quorum is available. I mean, just to make sure that the meeting goes on. I mean, that's what we do. It's up to the House to decide what they want. So, in view of the fact that the exact number is what is available, I don't think we need to have an election as such. And I can formally announce the names of whoever have qualified for it. I'll invite Mr. SSU Tabriz as President. 1986. Mr. Upendra Vajpayee.
He is unfortunately not here. He has joined us virtually. He is the Vice President.
Elect number 25. Secretary, Mr. Surinder Chauhan. Treasurer, Mr. P.D. Sharma. Now I call upon the management committee or executive committee members which have come through. Mr. Rajiv Tomar, LM 412. Mr. R.K. Khosla. Yes. LM249. Mr. Shashank Gupta. LM70.
ऊपर जाओ ऊपर have a group photograph यार पूरा लेना है मतलब अभी
Mr. Gurvinder Singh Newell. LM409.
शशांक गुरविंदर
Shriya Bhattacharya. I don't think so she's here.
ठीक है बड़े she's in Bangalore
LM407. Anuradha Bawa. Mr. J.K. Srivastava. Mr. Amardeep Singh.
Amardeep is not coming today.
Okay. Mr. Tariq Badar. LM247. Mr. Kripa Narayan. So, congratulations to the new committee. Thank you. Here they'll carry forward.
One minute. Thank you, Dr. Sani, for that wonderful announcement and formation of the new committee. We are missing with two of the committee members right now. And we from our side, we assure the committee that our support will always be there. Please go dynamically forward and whatever you want to achieve that, and we are with you all. Right? So, now we will request the President, Mr. SSU Tabres, to come on to this podium and speak about his vision.
And all the esteemed members sitting here, first of all, the President under duress is addressing you. And when it was told to me that I have to take this burden, I was also told to prepare a speech. People did not know that they are talking to a teacher who had been holding classes for 50 years plus without any preparation. And he can talk for 40 minutes. So, tie up your belt. The saving grace is that I am having fever. Number one. Number two, I am a maths teacher. So, I'll try to be precise. First of all, I thank all of you for reposing this confidence on me. And I hope that Almighty gives the team all the strength to carry on the good task of rebuilding Climbers and Explorers Club. First thing which we need to know, and where I differ with so many people, I'm sorry, club is not any individual. Club is a collective effort of everyone. And I'll give just one or two incidents. Person is sitting here, good that he is here. Every single person sitting in the audience or on the podium here has contributed to the development, advancement of the club, and there is no denying it. Mr. Sukumar, I know, right from day one, he had been a silent worker throughout. And even today he has played that role. But I have mentioned somebody who people will not think that I will be mentioning. It was first hack program. I am coming to the point that everybody has contributed and committed to the club in its own way. It was first hack program. We were sitting in the office in Nehru Stadium, and the first truck of the ration had come from Khariboli. Mr. Mehta was there sitting, Dr. Chan was there sitting, if I am not wrong, and one more person, I don't remember exactly, and myself. The four of us started unloading the truck, and
80 kg of atta, 40 kg of dal and all that we are carrying on the back. That person who has brought the truck, the driver, is only one helper with him. And when I went to take my share, he said, "अच्छा उसको लगा साहब यार आज कुर्सी पे बैठा के बड़ा था, तो ये बड़ा साहब हमारा आदमी बेहोश होने वाला है." मैंने फिक्र न करो, हमारे पास डॉक्टर है, कल डॉक्टर बोले, मैंने कहा अभी जो बोरी उठा के गए हैं वो डॉक्टर है, डॉक्टर चांद इज सिटिंग देयर। आई डोंट नो ही रिमेंबर्स इट और नॉट। अब जब डॉक्टर चांद पलट के आए दोबारा और हाँ नाविक नहीं डॉक्टर साहब आप रहने दो, और तुझे किसने कहा डॉक्टर बोले अभी जो कह लो लंबे वाले, उन्होंने बताया। माई पॉइंट इज that every single person has contributed to the club. Even Kema is not here present. Dhanu is not here present. They have contributed in their own way. And I would say the club cannot move because of Tabriz, he is nobody. Club cannot move because of Chauhan, he is nobody. His strength is sitting here and there. I really admire those people who have come online to show their willingness to carry on with the flag of CEC. And we may not be reaching the height that we were at in a near future, but we will not give up. That should be the resolve that we should have. To start with, let us see that we first of all make committee that Chauhan will be taken care of. Program committee. We have to update all the documents. Somebody mentioned about doing inventory plus condemnation committee. All those things have to be done and we will be taking care of all those aspects. But I am setting the target to all of you that within 1 year we need to conduct at least 5 programs. I am not taking a very high target, I am not putting a very low target. But at least 5 programs, and I have people in mind who can take care of the different committees, but I'll not mention it because I'm not the authority. Authority is sitting here now. Okay? They will be taking a decision on that, and we'll form committees. Everything has to be transparent. I wish, I'm sorry, PD, I would request all the details of the accounts may be shared with the club members. I wish it had been in the law.
It's already done. It's Facebook.
When was it?
Facebook, WhatsApp पे है.
What's up, I didn't see.
आप देखते हैं.
For the last, let me tell you, last 3-4 days, I was not in my own self. Okay, right now. Okay, fine. So, to come to the conclusion that we need to take the club forward, but it is not possible without the support of every single person who is present here and the people who are not present here but who have been very strong, active members of this club for decades. Our task, I would say, this committee will be within 2 years find a second line of defense. This is what we committed a blunder about. We never created a second line of defense, and that is why we are standing here now. So our job is not to keep clinging to that position, but to vacate position for the young generation, prepare them, bring them forward. As on date, we don't have those people, but we are sure that with the efforts of everybody present here, we will be able to do it. God bless you all.
Forward, and we assure you that we are all with you. And one thing we must share that Mr. Tabriz was also not expected to join us today. When he said duress, I can understand what he meant by that. He's under very high traumatic pressure because his Banja, his nephew, is admitted and is in ICU and very, very serious in last stages. But yes, the prayers of all of you has brought him up. Right now when he came, we could hear that yes, he has started speaking. So we all join the prayers and we wish that child to come back and live for a long time. We are with you all. Over to Mr. Surinder Chauhan, Secretary-elect.
Mr. Sukumar sir. First of all, my sincere thanks to Dr. Rakesh Sahani for having declared the new executive committee. And I congratulate everyone, especially Mr. S.S. Tabraj, our president. I request everyone to give a big round of applause for our president. We have Mr. Upendra Bajpai and the video conference. Unfortunately, he had a very big loss a week back. His wife has expired, so our condolences for that. And we congratulate you, sir. Accept our congratulations, and we look forward for working together. I request everyone here and in this August House, if you all permit, we have been seeing and watching Mr. Sukumar assisting assisting our Dada Esmatajaji as joint secretary of the club. Yes, so I'm proposing today, if you all permit Mr. Rajiv Tomar to be co-opted as joint secretary of the club for the coming tenure. I propose it.
I second it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we have the new joint secretary, Mr. Rajiv Tomar, with us. Congratulations, sir.
We will request you one thing. You kindly get the constitution amended accordingly. The joint secretary post to be added into that.
Yes, but today we can talk, so we can give the designation, so which is why I am seeking the approval of the house. So I thanks everyone. I thank Mr. Manoj Singh Baba, our advisor and former president of this August institution, Dr. K.S. Charad, Dr. Ramesh Chan, Dr. Rakesh Sahani, Mr. R. Sukumar, and all the senior members present here. And I assure you that with all your guidance and support of each and every member of this club, we will look forward and carry forward this club to the great height, not less than Mount Everest. I still remember Dada had bestowed so much of faith and confidence in us when we joined the club in 1985. And in 1985, I was studying in 11th class, and I was given the task to take a track to Valley of Flowers. And I took the track to the Valley of Flowers, and thereafter we have not stopped. And with Dada's active blessings, I was the party to Sasakandri expedition, where unfortunately I got hit before Sasakandri 4. We were short of summit, say around 3,000 feet. I was evacuated. Then we were there at Pamir Plateau. We climbed that, Peak Kamlisma, and I was the youngest climber, climbed Peak Elbrus in Russia, where Kirpanarayan and Mr. Raj Khosla was with us in that team. So we will revive the club. We will have all the expeditions again organized, and I, with the permission of the chair, Mr. President, Mr. Tabraj, I announce that in this year we will be having a Dodge camp commencing from 26th of December till 2nd January 2025. This year hat is not possible because we are having short of time. So next year, under the able guidance of the advisory board and the active participation of the all the club members in the executive committee, we would be planning for Himalayan Adventure Trail 2025 in any of the route suggested by our advisor, Mr. Manoj Singh Baba. And we look forward, everyone, for your guidance, for your suggestions. We are open 24/7. I am at the command of all of you to make this club a better club, as our founders must have thought it. Today, Dada is not between us. Commander Joginder Singh, son, is also not there with us. And I assure each and everyone that we will work and we will strive for the betterment of the club, so we bring back the same glory which we enjoyed from 1986 till 1993. That was the golden period of the Climbers and Explorers Club. We have a number of Remand and Adventure Trail, to Dorikal, to Harkitun, to Pindari Glacier, to everyone. And thousands of students participated in that. And CEC was a name to be reckoned with in the country. So I look forward for all your help and guidance and blessings to make this endeavor a success. And one thing, when we were seeing the documents in the club, I was seeing one document was there with the permission of Mr. Mungal Singh Baba, I declare that Dada really wanted this club to take to a new height, and Dada wanted it to also convert into a trust. So with the able guidance of all the life members, we will also look forward that how best we can have the trust for the trustee members for lifelong to come, and then they can give away their right of trusteeship to their children or to anybody else. Because the fact of the matter is, if we have limited members of the trustees, if we have limited members of the life members, then the politics does not create any problem in the August House. Otherwise, many institutions erodes and collapses because of the politics and because of the numbers. So the trust, they wanted to frame a trust with the advisory board and with the members, all the life members. If all will approve, we will also work it out how to formulate amongst us a trust which can assist the Climbers and Explorers Club in future endeavors to run. Thank you very much with this, and I request everyone to join us for the tea. Sorry, sir. Thank you very much for that.